Michelle Mosley.
Helena Hunter.
And I'm Richie Blue.
And this is Sip and Discuss, a podcast where we like to discuss topics that matter to Black and brown folks. This podcast is for the culture. Thank you for joining us.
And make sure you subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram.
And like us on Facebook. And remember, we go live each and every Thursday on Instagram.
So last week we did take a break, our first break since the summer season started.
Hard.
Yes. But now we are back, and we thank everyone who joined us last month, August 28th. It was our first time being back since the pandemic started.
Yes, we appreciate y'all.
Yes, we were right here in Drips. It was our one year anniversary, and we just thank you guys for supporting us.
And we will be back again with a live audience, a DJ, raffles, giveaway, wine, vendors, the whole shebang. September the 28th.
With a
26th.
26, yeah.
The 26th.
With a celebration, we will be celebrating Black women and rewriting the narrative, letting you know that they are loved and protected.
Yes, by Black men. I believe it's important that we discuss this topic because I believe the media is trying everything in their power to make Black women believe they are not protected and loved. So this time around, at Sip and Discuss, we will be sharing facts, statistics, and we will be sharing our own personal stories as well as getting our audience's feedback.
There will be a special performance by spoken word artist and motivational speaker Karina Joy.
And our special guest will be music producer Rick Shawn.
Yes. This will, of course, be an evening of fun. We'll have our DJ, we'll have our music, but it will also be a space for Black and brown men and women to express themselves, to speak, and let our sisters, our mothers, and our queens know they are loved and protected.
Yes, indeed.
Join us Saturday, September the 26th from 6 to 10 p.m. right here at Drips Artifacts and at Seeking, Building 134.
Make sure you bring your mask, and we will be checking temperatures at the door.
Yes.
You must be 21 and over, and you are allowed to bring your own alcohol if you wish. But we will always have light cocktails and light refreshments.
Yes. So let's get this show started. We are back. We took a week off. How was that week? How did y'all like that week off?
Good.
I mean, it was
good.
kind of like out, just like kind of thrown out there, but it was good, right?
Yes.
It was good. But a lot also happened while we were gone.
True.
What is our DJ playing? It sounds really wet.
Don't do it like that.
I always do it like that. He always like the worst DJ. We got our DJ Vincent on he's playing. What's up, C-Mac? Thanks for joining us. So let's get into this week's Celebrity Drinking Buddy. Well, it was actually last week's Celebrity Drinking Buddy. And I'm also going to get to your request. But I want to know some ideas that he might have.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't want you to tell who it's up against.
Okay.
I just want you to throw them out there. But let's get started. First off, we started with Halle Berry versus Angela. Well, not versus. I hate using that word. Halle Berry or Angela Bassett. And guess what, y'all? Halle Berry was in our story.
Say
No, I'm not.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I seen the picture, and I was like, that picture, because I was all over her page early. And I was like, that picture looked familiar. And I was like, but that must be a fan page that took her picture, because in the story, it don't give you the check. But when I went and clicked on it,
Oh,
it had the check. It was Halle.
Yes.
You know what? And I'm slipping, because I should have inboxed her and said thank you for checking out.
Yeah.
Yes, but you know what? I'm gonna share the views. I'm gonna share probably the things with her, like the statistics.
Yeah, the stats.
With her, the stats. So we're gonna start out with you, Paulina. If you had an opportunity to sit down and have a conversation with either Halle Berry or Angela Bassett, y'all get to drink and you get to pick whatever topic you want. They tell you from the gate. We can talk about whatever you want, bro. Nothing's off the table. Who you going with?
Angela.
Oh.
I'm going with Angela. Why? I love Angela Bassett. I like the roles that I like the versatility of the roles that she's played. She's played all kinds of roles. And I think that every single one of them are like basically like are for her. Like it seems like they're written for her. Like it's not like she's acting, and I feel like it's like they're written specifically for her.
Also, I think if I'm not mistaken, I remember her doing an interview where she actually said, you know, she picks. It's never about how much she's getting paid. It's never about a big name attached to it. It's all about can she see herself being in that, and it's like she wants to make good stuff. It's just not about a paycheck for her.
And we would probably just sip on some wine. But you know what I really want to talk to her about? And I know it might sound like a little like all the shit that you want to talk to her about. What do you want to talk? I want to talk to her about what's love got to do with it. Because like I want to talk about Lawrence Fishburne. Because at this point, like he played Ike, she played Tina.
Oh.
And
I was lost.
Yeah, I'm
that and waiting to exhale. Like, how did it feel like waiting to exhale to like set all that shit on fire? Like, did you really get to do that? Like, did they really let you, or was it like a stunt double, or did they let you like set it on fire?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And CJ, you.
That's an interesting choice right there. I like them both. And, you know, the most beautiful woman in the world, wrote it a couple times. Well, I don't know about a couple, but she's definitely on that list. Halle Berry. You know, I like them Catwoman, even though that movie was so.
I liked her as Catwoman.
I did too.
I liked her as Catwoman. I think she was very, very. She was on the borderline of Eartha Kitt with it. Like it was sexual.
Yes. I still remember that interview she did I can't remember. I just remember the interview when she got on the motorcycle. She was like acting as like
Catwoman.
Right. I was just like, wow, it's lovely. Even though it goes down like one of the worst movies ever. But I'm going with Angela Bassett. Because she, like the role she played in, like, you know, what's love got to do with, like, that's such a great role right there. So historic.
You actually be forgetting, like, I've seen what's love got to do with it so many times. It kind of makes you not really see the actual Tina Turner. Like, when you think of Tina Turner, you think of Angela Bassett.
Exactly.
You don't think of actual Tina.
Yeah, and then also I want to talk to her about you know, being the mother of Black Panther, you know, and with all that's going on recently, you know, how did she deal with that, you know, and did she know, like, was she the dog like everybody else when that happened, like,
I guess it depends on when you consider his good friend.
Sure.
Because you know that's what they said. He only really told his really.
Right. Even the producer of the movie.
In their circle.
Yeah, so that was that I would definitely like to, you know, go in depth about that.
Good choices, y'all. Good choices. I feel like this is hard for me because being someone who was an inspiring actress and stuff like that, and growing up and seeing Halle Berry and stuff like that, I kind of, you know, lean a little bit towards Halle. I want to know how being beautiful, which it might sound crazy, but it's true, how being beautiful affected her as being an actress and being taken serious. She's this light-skinned petite girl, and they told her, what was it, the first movie that she did when she played a crackhead, like she really had to prove to them.
Was it Isaiah?
No, it was It was Spike Lee's movie. I stole my mama's TV. It was Jungle Fever. I think it was Jungle Fever. I think it was. When she was Samuel L. Jackson's. She was his girlfriend, and she played the crackhead. So, because people always think, oh, you're beautiful, so it's easy, but sometimes that beauty can be a hindrance.
Zach Brown's one of these.
Yeah.
She played some good movies too.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Yeah, and I remember my uncle, when I told my uncle that was one of my favorite actresses, he was like, she plays the same person in every movie. And I was like, well, not to me. But of course, I'm going to have to go with the queen. No disrespect to Halle. I don't know why I put them two up together against each other, but it just came to my head.
Yeah, that's a good battle right there. I like that.
But, and I think even Halle would be like, nah, I don't even want to sit down and talk with me. I'm picking Angela. Like, I want to talk to Angela. I want to know her beauty secrets.
She is gorgeous.
Yeah, like she's 60 years old right now. And she looks better than a lot of 20-year-olds. Like, and just being in a strong black marriage, being
with strong black kids.
Yes.
And how do you shelter them from this crazy ass
world
in the industry?
Yes.
So it's proven that it can be done. I take her as, I don't know, I think we might do vodka. Like, I could see her maybe, I don't know.
She likes older black lady. She might she likes some Cavassier.
But I think I could.
That's how they like it.
I think I could introduce her to some to a vodka mule. I had a bunch of vodka mules yesterday.
It's on your mind.
Yes, it's definitely on my mind. So let me share these results with y'all. Whew, which is insane. Halle Berry won 67% of the vote. Yes, and I did not see it going that way because in the beginning she wasn't in the lead at all.
Because Holly's a household name, even though that hasn't voted well before in our polls before.
No.
But
I don't think that really.
But Holly's.
Yeah. I think it's all a personal preference.
True.
Because if you're talking about catalogs of movies, I would say that they're probably. I wouldn't say that Halle has done any pivotal roles like Angela has. But I mean, they both have really extensive catalogs.
Executive decisions.
But I think that with our audience and the way we present it, it's never about the catalog. It's never about the talent. It's just personal preference. Who you grew up with, like who do you really want? Because this is like the real deal. Like who do you want to really sit down and hang with? Like you could have did a whole bunch of hit records, but personality-wise, I don't think I would have hang with you.
Yeah, I don't think that you meant. I don't think that I would. You're not my type of people.
Yeah, like I like the music, but I don't think I want to. Like the City Girls, I like the City Girls listen to their music.
I don't want to hang with them.
But I probably might not hang with them.
I like to do ratchet shit with my sophisticated friends. Like I want to do ratchet shit with sophisticated people.
I just don't think the City Girls would like
not actual ratchet shit, but ratchet people. Like I wouldn't do
those actually live in jail like that.
Yeah.
Alright, so coming up next, moving right along. Hey, what's up, Urban? Moving right along, we had Omar Epps versus Lorenz Tate. Who got the juice?
Who got the juice?
Who got the juice? I don't know, y'all.
Who got the juice?
I don't know. I'm thinking I like Omar Epps because what was that movie that he played in with LL Cool J?
I knew you was gonna say.
You know I'm into deep. Do you know how many times I watched that movie? That movie was good.
You ain't like him in Juice?
Yeah, that's the classic.
That's the classic.
I mean, that is the classic, but I wasn't up on it.
I was just watching Juice the other day.
I wasn't allowed to watch it.
Yeah.
I wasn't allowed to watch
That's
it.
like
Juice is
break.
out of fucking control.
But also, what's that too? Brown Sugar.
Oh yeah, basketball.
Love basketball.
Love and basketball. Yes.
Did he do
Yes. So did you? Who you
Was
want?
he in New Jersey Giants?
take somebody.
Well, I'm not gonna say that.
Every time I gotta take somebody to Newark, I think the Jersey.
Yo, and it's really like that though.
Yes, that's the lady, the one lady I was taking there. She told me
like
it
that.
was
Like
like
you really have to. I really got to when the GPS took me right through the fucking hood when I was coming from the hospital in Trenton, and I was like, oh my god.
I'm gonna fuck with these motherfuckers. All right,
Yo,
why?
put the light in their face, yo.
Yo, listen, check this out.
TJ, who you at? Who you at? Omar X or the Reds Tate? Oh, we got a comment too. We'll get back to your comment.
I'm going with Omar. Because, you know, that's my guy. He's been a whole host of movies. You know, love basketball, classic, Juice, you know, into D. Like, these are classic movies. And, you know, he also, you know, switched the game up, too, when he was in, was a House. He was a doctor.
Oh, yeah,
So, he definitely showed some range, you know. So, hey, I got to be the hood guy all the time. You know, I can be sophisticated as well. So, yeah, I'm definitely going with Mr. Omar.
And what y'all sipping on and what y'all talking about?
We're gonna talk about his catalog and we're gonna drink on some Hennessy. He seems like Hennessy.
Yeah, he do seem like he like a nice cigar.
Yeah.
He have a little Hennessy, just swirling in there, talking. He probably don't drink alcohol. So I'm going with Omar too. Yeah, because the breast is too short for me. Even though I always say short dudes is where it's at because they really be.
You know, packing it and stacking it.
Yes, don't be sleeping on them short dudes because they really be.
Not with that rhythm
Your cousin said Lorenz Tate, we are sipping on some. She always say,
yes,
drink
the
on-
talent.
The talent,
Yes.
Some stuff I never heard of. Girl, I need to hang around you.
That's
What is
good.
it?
That's exclusive.
Yeah, I need to hang around you, cuz, and upgrade my life. If you are watching us on YouTube, don't forget we go live every Thursday on Instagram. So follow Sip and Discuss on Instagram so you can join the conversation while the conversation is actually happening. But so yeah, I'm going with Omar because of In Too Deep. And I know we said we wasn't going by catalogs, but I'm going with him because of In Too Deep. I'm going in with him because of Love and Basketball. I'm going in with him because he's chocolate. I'm going in with him because he married the Keisha from Total. I need all the juice. I need to know how he is loving his black woman and protecting her, since that's our next live topic about how black women are loved and protected. And we got two strong black men in our celebrity drinking buddies who are married to black women who have black children and protect them.
Yes.
So that's who I'm going with. And I think I'm gonna no, I'm not. Because I can't drink Hennessy. Every time I try, it comes in and out. Like, it goes.
Hennessy messes with my stomach.
Yeah.
Dark liquor bothers my stomach.
Yes. Well, just Hennessy. The only time I ever been able to drink Hennessy and keep it down, but I got real fucked up. And I will always put this out there. TSOP.
Oh my God, you showing your fucking age.
But I was just like 21 when TSOP.
TSOP used to be the shit though.
Yeah, I was
Like, that shit was lit.
open. I literally had.
I love TSOP.
I really was. I was like just turned 21 when TSOP probably opened. Like I was just turning 21. Yeah, and I had an incredible walk. My best friend.
Penny.
Yes, my best friend's brother was home from the army just like you, and he brought me an incredible Hulk. I think, and it was like one of them big, like a glass like this, but it was bigger.
A big bola.
All I know is I dropped in front of everybody. Like I went.
You know 2020 kids now is calling it something else. They not
So
calling
they still drinking it?
They drinking it now, but they didn't try to give it a new name. I said that will always be
The
the Incredible Hulk. Like y'all can't just come in here and talk about something. This is why nobody
was like, no, you was born in 91, 95, you're a 90s kid. 96 though, you got a 90s kid.
Cause you were raised.
Right. You said like you didn't know what Pac was. Like you never did you were like 4 years old. Like I'm like, come on, man. Like,
You didn't know what?
because he tried to use that they didn't understand when Pac died, when Biggie died.
Oh, I remember. I was done with his
We probably
Right, but
we understood.
no. Right, but you were born in 90. He said for people that was born from 91
Yeah,
to
they don't get
96.
it. They don't get it.
You know what I mean?
But I feel like
That makes
it also depends on how you was raised and who you was raised around. Because my sisters were born in '96 and they have a very deep respect and honor for the '90s hip hop and the culture and the music. So
Right.
I believe it also depends on how you were
But that's
brought up.
going back. You know, that's not experiencing it live.
Yeah, you're not experiencing
So
it
like his
live.
argument was just like you don't even fit that same argument you just made. Like you don't even make sense, man. Like this is stupid. I had to turn it off, and you did his logic on reasoning of why it was only for those 6 years was just ridiculous. So I was like, you're an idiot.
If he wasn't 10 or better in the night, if he wasn't
Right.
10 in 91, 92, 93,
Right. Yeah, you
don't count.
Right.
Cause you wasn't going outside doing shit. What was you doing?
Exactly.
Nothing.
You wasn't doing. I mean, it depends on who your parents was.
Y'all wasn't doing shit.
I know 1-year-olds that was drinking beer. So it depends on who your parents was.
Listen.
I always gotta play the double advocate. Alright, I'm going with Omar. We gonna drink some Incredible Hulk. Cause that's the only way I can keep you. That's all. And Keisha gotta be there. Keisha gotta be there. Yeah, I need Keisha to be there. I need us to be a family.
A throuple.
Ooh! I don't think they down like that. I don't think they get down like that. If you would have been here August the 28th, you would have learned about our little fantasies and stuff.
Go back and look at it.
Go back and watch it on YouTube.
On YouTube. So, Paulina, who you going with? Omar or
I'm
Lorenz?
going with Lorenz.
I knew it.
I'm going with Lorenz.
She like them short boys.
I don't. Everybody is short to me though, so that really don't count. Everybody is short to me. I just want to put this out here. I'm 6 even. Everybody is short to me.
Yeah, I'm like.
But no, I like Lorenz Tate. And most recently, I like him in Power.
Did you?
Yeah, I like his role that he played in Power.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, I like him from Dead
Is he in
Presidents.
Power?
I don't know. I
I
like
haven't
him
watched it yet.
from Dead Presidents. I like
Oh,
him
the movie
from
coming out?
It came out.
Oh, this.
Clockers. I like him from when he's Old Dog. Like I
What's
like
that movie you did as a singer?
Why do fools
Frankie
fall
Bailey,
in
right?
love sometimes? I
That's
just never
it.
movies, yeah. No, Frankie Lyman. Thank you.
DJ, thank you, DJ.
And we going, I don't know.
That was a movie.
What y'all sitting on? What y'all talking about?
You sound like an easy guy.
Talk about how tall he is.
Well, no, he's a little short dude.
Is he?
Yeah,
Really?
he's a little
Because
guy.
you know sometimes people be looking short.
Nah, he's like
and
5'4", 5'5". He's
Oh,
short.
I didn't know
Frankie Lyman was really short too. He was real short.
And those be the players
Yeah.
too. That's because they be packing. They got enough.
But
down
Lorenz
there.
Tate looks exactly the same from when he first
Yes.
on the scene.
Yeah.
And he just
yes.
turned 45 yesterday. Yesterday was Lorenz Tate's
Oh,
birthday. He just
yeah.
turned 45 yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday, belated birthday.
And he looks glistening and healthy.
Cheers.
Cheers, Lorenz.
Cheers. Y'all celebrate each other.
But we sipping on something strong.
So she said something strong.
Whatever you like to drink.
So
And we can just talk about like
You see she's rubbing her legs so strong. I don't know who his wife is, but you better come along because she likes
Listen,
so
and my
strong.
Meg Thee Stallion voice, with my legs on his head making white tall chicks. So anyway, no,
Because Meg Thee Stallion last week, she didn't care for that.
I like Meg. I think Meg over
Oh,
Cardi.
yeah, you did.
So we just gonna talk about the industry and how
This fourth co-host.
you stay relevant. You just
Oh my
stay
God.
relevant in all this time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not easy to stay relevant without being typecast, especially as a black and brown.
Yeah. And then one of your first couple movies being like
Gangster. It was a gangster
Yeah.
in his first couple of movies.
Yeah, and what's the name talked about that Gooding Jr.?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
talked about how he had to stop, like,
Yeah,
Cause
like
they
all the
was
roles
like-
acting boys in the hood, they just want to be him to be that guy, that gangbanger, that thug type guy.
yeah.
He's like, nah, son, I got range, I got skill. Like,
I got skills. I went to school. I learned this shit for real.
Yeah.
So, moving right along. Oh, before we get out of drinking, buddies, what's up, Drips? We in the building. Before we get out of drinking, buddies, give me some suggestions. And you guys that are watching, thank you for tuning in. Give us some suggestions. Who do you want to see go up against each other? Or just, it don't even have to be go up against each other.
Who would anybody in general that you would want to have a drink with and talk about something with?
Leave that comment below. But just to give y'all the poll results, Lorenz Tate wins.
See?
80%. He wins with 80%.
Everybody like Lorenz.
Yeah, and I think it's because he was just in power too. So he's fresh, you know, in everybody's mind. And Omar just put out a movie.
Yeah, I didn't see that movie.
I think they kind of neck and neck though with the roles.
Yeah, I think
It's kind of because they both. I mean, he got Love Jones and he got Love and Basketball. Then he got Juice and then he got Dead Presidents. Like, so they kind of neck and neck with the same type same type of roles. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so
They both got
if you had to pick two people, they don't have to go against each other, but who are you looking for in the upcoming weeks to be in our drinking buddies? Celebrity drinking buddies.
I got Michael Vick.
Michael Vick. Ooh, interesting.
Can we put him up against Marshawn Lynch?
I was
thinking about Allen Iverson.
Oh.
You don't know who Marshawn Lynch is?
I didn't think about Allen Iverson, because y'all know back in the day, Allen Iverson was my crush. And my dad used to take us to the 76ers game.
That is the only jersey
And that game that he was playing against Michael Jordan, he was there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you was at that game? Oh, that's his history.
And I got to scream out, I love you, Iverson! Yes, and my stepmom was so
You saw
hipper.
a crossover in the flesh.
But I was
Yes.
it didn't mean shit to me.
Yeah, she probably wasn't even looking. She might have
It didn't mean nothing to me. But I was in love with Allen Iverson.
Oh,
So
God.
Allen Iverson is a good pick. Like, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. Who you?
Well, I already sent you a message. I'm looking forward to seeing some chocolateness. Some chocolate.
Some deep chocolate.
I can't remember who I sent you, but I just know it was some fineness.
Oh, wow.
Lance Rose
And Morris Chestnut.
and Morris Chestnut.
Which I don't know if they should go up against each other because one is older.
That's my guy right there now, Maurice Chestnut.
Yes. I don't know if they should go up against. But it's funny that you said that because like a couple days before, Chris had told me that when I was trying to get ideas on like who to go up against, he was like, why don't you do not Morris Chestnut but the other guy, Lance Rose. And I was like, no, he's too.
Lance Rose.
Yeah, Queen Sugar.
He was in a lot of Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah, he's a little fine chocolate. Then I was like, I think he's burned. I think he's burned to a white girl.
House of Pain. You ain't seen that one episode of House of Pain.
Only one I remember from House of Pain is the fat black guy. The truck. I mean, that's the only one that's.
Cause it kind of reminds him of.
You know what? You know, it's funny she said, 'cause when I said that, I'm like, yeah, like, whatever.
So, she had, so who do I want? Has anybody had one? Yes, cuz Morris. Your cousin said
Chestnut.
Yes,
What's through with the chocolateness?
Isn't he married to a black woman too?
Yes.
Yes, we will prove y'all wrong. September 26th, we are rewriting the narrative. Black women are loved and protected by black men. Facts, son. So, who do I want on this list? I have no idea. Every week. Oh, I know. I want some Sierra. I want some Kelly Rowland. Who else? Who else? That's like some Missy Elliott. I don't know who she should go against. So
It's nobody she really doing.
Yeah,
She's her own league.
So we only want to drink with her no matter who she's on.
Yeah.
I was thinking Timberland, Swiss Beats, DMX. We need some DMX in there. We getting high with DMX, of course.
You need Shaq in there too. Shaq would be great.
I think Shaq would be a good person to interview too.
Yeah. DB Woodside is very.
50 Cent.
You ready?
50 Cent is
No, we didn't. Oh, yes, we did. No, we didn't. We didn't do 50 Cent. Look at that. She's like, dude,
I think we did.
We
talked about 50 Cent because Tip was. No, I think.
It was 50 Cent.
But I don't think we just talked about it.
Not good.
I'm
Me and you went with
Yeah.
50, right? And then I think you went with T.I.
No, I went with T.I. 50 Cent too.
I'm about to go
Shady.
through.
My cousin said music soul child.
Who wants to talk to him? Girl, I forgot to talk to him.
You better keep that shit.
So whoever you pick to go up against him, I don't give a fuck who it
You
is.
picking them?
I did not want to talk to him. No disrespect to his music or nothing, but yeah, I was up to that Philly boy.
Oh god.
I'm good. Alright, so let's do a rewind to everything that we missed last week. Also, let's give a rest in peace to Black Panther. Yes, it's crazy because we finished up shop here, we closed down everything here, got home, was unpacking, going through the alcohol, seeing what food we was going to eat.
Yes.
And flipped open our phones, and that was the first thing that we saw.
That was.
That just was like, wait,
Out
what?
of nowhere.
And I just started automatically Googling and making sure and going. And then Halle Berry, ironically, Halle Berry was the one that I seen reposted and said, you know, one of the things that she said was make sure that you be kind to everyone because you never know what someone is battling.
But wait, I'm gonna say a retort to that. I understand that all as well, but at the same time, I feel like people should also be mindful on how they treat you because you're going through your own personal fucking battles. I don't think that it's fair that people like to treat people like shit or talk to people like shit because they're dealing with something. But you want me to be the bigger person.
Yeah,
To me, saying being the bigger person is basically like to accept the disrespect and not say nothing about it because right now you're not in a good place. And that's not fair. I think that it goes both ways.
It goes, yeah, I think too. And I think that's something that he also demonstrated by not letting everyone know. I think it was important that he didn't get, for him, I can't speak for him because I don't know him, but maybe it was important for him not to get that quote unquote sympathy or, you know, people treating him different or him not getting roles. Because I remember having one of my sick moments, and that's when I knew that I really wanted to do Sip and Discuss, because one of our first live shows, I planned the whole thing in bed, feeling like I was about to die, and that's how I knew that I wanted to really do this. And I think people say, oh, how is he still doing these roles? Because that's honestly what he wanted to do. That's how you know that
people don't have
his passion.
When people are not passionate about things, they
I'm sorry. I should have never looked at the comments. She said neither does she want to talk to me. She said it was a joke. Okay. Back.
People who are not passionate about things don't understand people who are passionate about things.
Right, they don't get it.
They think that you're crazy because they can't understand what is motivating you, what is driving you to do the things that you do.
Especially if in their eyes it's not working out.
Yes.
It's not panning out the right way. I would hate to wake up and be that person.
But the thing
That
is,
life gotta
like I
suck.
say to people all the time, you gotta stick to the process until the process start working.
Yeah, stick to the script. That's
People
what
be
this
quick
blue hair is
to
about.
be quick to just be like, oh fuck it, because it's not working out right now,
Right.
not knowing, you know, what's going on in the 5G, not what's going on right now, like because it's things working in your favor.
You
You know,
have no
that you
idea.
have no idea about.
I
And all
always
you
say
have
that.
to do is stay vigilant and be present and stay the course. That's why when you said wish me luck, there's no such thing as luck. It's all grace, planning, and execution.
True.
Like there's no such thing as luck. That's not how we move around here.
Oh, you would have been good at our thing when we had a discussion. Luck, is it luck? Well, anyway, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, and I like to talk about his y'all see some of his interviews he did when he was
I
talking
can't watch nothing.
before, like
I refuse to watch anything.
when he was talking about the role of playing Black Panther
Hey,
and
Shabelle.
understanding of what he was
What's up,
personally,
Rick? You missed your shout out. Sorry. Go ahead.
what he was personally going through, and what they were going through, and how he knew what he was going through, but nobody else knew. But he was there for these young kids, and he had to make sure that he gave the best that he could for the role because he knew how much it meant to other people. You know, because he said when he first started, like he didn't realize the weight that he was carrying playing that role. Now he was diagnosed way before that with his condition, and he was going to see young kids that was on their way, like they was checking out like any day, and he was like, they just want to be there to see him play the role, and you know.
I just think it's just beautiful because it's also like a reminder of the power that we have to leave an impact on someone. No matter how short our life is, no matter how long our life is, no matter how big of a star we are, little of a star we are, nobody knows us, one person knows us, 1,000 people know us. You as a person, as a living, breathing human, as energy, you have the power to leave an impact on someone who's going to live after you. You know, and that him just who he is, what he's leaving us behind, he lives on forever. Like I say, kings never die. Like when you live that type of life and you are so gracious and you are so humble and so giving of yourself, you really never die.
Right.
You live on through everyone, not only through your children, but all the people that have come in contact with you. So rest in peace to him, Black Panther forever, Wakanda forever, and yeah. I don't know. I don't watch any of his videos, but just because I can't. But it's just I don't know. It's just a for me. Even with Kobe, I cried like a little bit, but I also became very joyful because I believe that if you live your life a certain way, your transition is beautiful. And like Kobe, he died doing what he loved to do. And Chadwick, even though he died of cancer, he was doing what he loved to do. So I believe when you live a life like that, you have a beautiful transition. And I don't believe you should mourn when you know someone has a beautiful transition like that. I believe that you should rejoice and be happy. So that's why I'm smiling, because even though cancer is a motherfucker, fuck you, still he's a beautiful person. He lives on. So we are going to move right along. And we just want to get into, we're going to wrap it up soon. We are going to wrap it up soon because I think, what's the name going to kick us off soon, right?
Yeah.
So they are probably going to kick us off soon. So
Probably in like 10 minutes.
okay, so we want to know what y'all thought about Brandy because we didn't see y'all last week. But we want to know what y'all thought about Brandy versus Monica. Me and her, I think me and you agree on the same thing about who won.
Yes. The culture won.
Yeah!
Like,
We won.
we don't look at it as who.
Yeah.
We feel like as a culture we won. I think that this versus thing has been good overall. First of all, it has given us a platform to see artists in and their personality in a way that you probably never, ever, ever, ever would have ever seen these people. Especially against people who we always wonder what the little beef was behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like when they did the JE and the 112, we talked about it, and you could see the personalities. Like I enjoy being able to watch two women that are not much older than me, that I grew up on both of their catalogs, finally sit down and have a conversation after 1,000 years.
Yes, Brandy did enjoy herself. She wasn't worried about nothing that was going on.
No.
And then if you see the people off to the sidelines, her people, they was enjoying themselves too. She didn't care about Monica not feeling her. She was.
But I feel like I was getting a lot of little backlash, like of people saying like, oh well, Monica was acting shady. And I was like, well, we don't know. You remember I kept on saying to you in the text, like, sis, we want to know what y'all talked about in the back before y'all
came out.
That y'all said y'all didn't have a conversation in 8 years.
Yeah.
Like, we want to know about that conversation. And just because that conversation was had, that doesn't mean that
Everything
was squashed or that Monica even really trusts you, because we don't know what happened.
I just think that they are just two different females from two different types of backgrounds, and they just don't vibe the same. I don't think it's a malicious hate.
No.
I think
there's a lot of misunderstanding.
Yeah, and I just think they just don't vibe. Like they don't. Yeah, they just don't mush well. Well, me personally, I believe that there was Brandy won, there was like they both won. Like you said, the culture won. We literally have been given hits from both of these women from our childhood up into our adulthood. How many artists can you say has given you that?
Longevity.
Like that. And I mean, those songs was taking us back.
But you know what I didn't know, like, and I learned a lot about both of them at the time. Like, I didn't know that Monica was only 14 at the time when Just One of Those Days came out. Like,
Yeah, but she was only 12 when she actually recorded.
Yes. And mind you, I was in middle school at the time. I was in 8th grade, but she just her voice was so mature.
Yeah.
And I never knew that we were that close in age.
And those shoes.
And them shoes.
He lost in the sauce. Those long white shoes. I didn't even know she called slack back then about it, but I always did look at her feet when I was younger, just like, why are her feet so long?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
But that was the first CD that I ever had. My stepbrother brought me Monica's CD.
I had the single, I got it from The Wall in Ocean One. You remember The Wall in Ocean One?
Yes,
You could buy single CDs, it could be one song. Like, I don't even know the
Now, we is such 90s baby.
I'm such a 90s baby.
80s baby.
Yes, and go to The Wall and buy my single CD and get my, fudge from the fudgery for free.
Oh, I used to work at the fudgery.
And then go to Baker's and buy a $20 pair of fucking shoes.
She took it all the way back. And it's crazy because me and you both like vibed out on the fact that how Monica was like
Very reserved.
no, like more like what she
More
did for
feeling?
you, what she did for you
Yeah.
in your childhood,
Yeah.
and then what Brandy did for me in my childhood. Because Brandy looked more like me,
Yeah.
dark skinned girl, chocolate girl with the braids. She always had the braids, and then you had Monica, who's tall,
Yeah.
and it was.
She's tall?
Yeah.
Yeah, Monica girls.
I love it.
Yeah, she's like, and she's built just
Yeah.
like Hamida, all throughout her life, the same way. And it's just like to have that was everything. And when people was
Representation matters.
yeah, and
That's it.
when people was like thanking them, thank you queens for doing this, like, cause at first they wasn't going to do it. So I big ups to them. Rick is the only one. Rick, who do you think won? Rick, let us know who you think won.
Hey, Chris.
Chris is on. I don't see
Yeah.
Chris. Hey, boo, what's up?
That's so much.
Next month
Yes.
is
Patti LaBelle and
Aretha.
I said it should have been Aretha, but Aretha passed on. Rest in peace, Gladys Knight.
Gladys Knight. I just can't wait to see Patti LaBelle because Patti LaBelle is really
I want to see her do
animated.
her. I want to see her do
Yes. She comes dressed
her floating
fly.
hands. She does her floating hands.
So, Fatboy Jules said, Monica won the battle, Brandy won the war. Okay. We don't agree with it. And Ricky said, Patty got this.
It did for me, Brian. You just see it.
And Rick said Patty got this. But everyone, go check out Patti LaBelle's past episodes on the Breakfast Club so you can get a vibe of just what you gonna get on Versus. Because yes, her energy be lit. She be sneak dissing. She said it's a biopic coming out with all the artists that ever dissed her. Like she yeah, you gotta watch this interview. And they like, you lying.
Be that old and be that messy.
No, she was saying how she spoke to some. They was trying to guess was it Sierra? It couldn't have been Beyonce. Like somebody she spoke to and they just walked by her and act like she ain't paved the way.
Oh wow.
Oh well, they lucky that wasn't Aretha because Aretha would have called him out right there. I'm going to when we get off. I'm going to show you the video of Aretha walking past Patty trying to speak to her. Aretha was just like,
Ooh!
bitch, like.
And now you be forgetting that they can act like that. Were they doing it?
It's on Versus.
They doing it. Oh, you can watch. You got an iPhone. You can watch it either on Apple Music or you can watch it on Versus. Why are we plugging them? Are we getting paid for this shit?
Until listen, what did I say?
Powered by Ciroc.
What? Do I can start saying that for simple discuss?
Yes, we can't wait. Let's put that out there in the air. Powered by
Ciroc.
And we gonna be drinking about it.
And we gonna actually drink.
Yes, and I kept typing it. You ain't seen that in my comments? I kept typing it. I said, isn't this powered by Ciroc? When are they going to I kept commenting that. I kept saying, when are they going to start drinking? Like, this isn't fair. Is this, and I kept doing that. I kept saying, is this Ciroc sponsoring this? Like, aren't they supposed to drink?
Cause I was fucked up. On the
Alright, so our last thing for the evening is voting. Are you registered to vote? Has everybody noticed that thing on Facebook?
Yes.
That
The banner.
The banner that makes a little noise every time you go on the Facebook and it wants you to make sure you register to vote. I don't think y'all want to know my views. If I vote, I'm voting with my eyes closed. But he's gonna win regardless.
Don't say that.
What's the vote? What do y'all think? Rick
Well,
said.
first of all, what do you vote? What are you getting when you vote?
Nothing.
So why are you voting?
Because you have
No, right. I had a right to stay home too.
So we
right,
say,
but then I don't want to hear it. Then don't complain.
No,
you want to keep this.
We voted.
That says, oh, because you're a veteran, right? God forbid you got hurt or wounded in duty. Who says, oh, well, you're a fucking sucker? Because that's what Trump said. He called y'all niggas suckers.
Right.
But
But the
my
other
whole
guy
thing
and the black woman go like, oh, this nigga, we gonna throw this nigga in jail because, oh, he ain't take his children to school. You know what I mean? Like, no, like, this,
Right.
so
Lesser of two evils.
a moral man doesn't vote for any evil.
And oh, good. I like that. Cuz. But also, we all voted and we still got fucked.
Well,
Is that the house we going with?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yes, Rick, that's how I feel. Trump is up to something and he already won. Like, he already won. He's already going to make it like he won.
either way, none of these candidates have
Speak to us.
Exactly.
Right.
So, and also, as a voting block, if you continue to cast a vote and they say, oh, we're not gonna give them what they want, and you continue to vote, and they already know that your vote's a given. So just give me your vote, just stay tuned into the system, give me your vote, we're not gonna do nothing for you, and just go about your business. And that's not how voting is. When you go to vote, you're supposed to get something in return. You're supposed to be voting for something that you're supposed to be getting. Not just because the cliche, your ancestors,
right, I agree with
when people, voting is an option, it's not mandatory. You do not have to vote. Now, if somebody wants your particular, things that you want in your society, then yes, vote for them. If they not, then no. And that's what voting is all about. Like, you can't just vote just because to get you a little sticker and say I voted.
And one thing Chris said also, which is very important, which we stated a while back, the local vote is more important than the president vote.
Because you want the change to happen on your local level first.
Yes.
If you can't make that change happen first, you definitely can't make shit change for the whole fucking country.
Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're down to 1 minute and 18 seconds.
And we don't want to cut off on y'all like that.
Yes.
We usually do.
So don't forget, September the 26th, Saturday from 6 to 10 p.m. We will be here live at Drip. Black women are loved. We are protected. We are rewriting the narrative.
Yes.
We have a special guest, Serena Joy, and we have music producer Rick Sean.
Yes.
He will be in the building representing. Tune in, come out, have fun.